Hey everyone, welcome to Anaheim Park Tours. Today is day 2 of our trip to Disneyland. I'm just taking my 14-year-old son here for his birthday. He's turning 15 next month. Last night we decided to have a later night at California Adventure. Instead of riding attractions, we decided to watch the World of Color show, and we posted that video. We've been in the park for a couple of hours so far. We've eaten lunch at Naples, and it was really probably the best pizza on property, and it's worth the walk into downtown Disney versus eating the pizza over at Pizza Port, for example. So we highly recommend it. Later, we're going to go ahead and walk over to Holiday Inn, and we're going to check into that, and that'll be a future room tour. And right now, we're headed over to Rise of the Resistance, where it's got an 85-minute wait. So we don't know. That's going to be a tough one to wait in. We want to check it out because it's been a while since we've been on it. Riding Rise of the Resistance, and just as we got in line, it broke down, and we thought to ourselves, well, we don't have a whole lot planned this afternoon, so why not wait it out? It worked to our advantage because when we got in line, the published wait was 100 minutes, and we threw a timer on, and it only took us 65 minutes to get to the attraction and ride it. As soon as we got done with the attraction, we went ahead and picked up our luggage over at the Candy Cane, and we checked in over here at the Holiday Inn. And when comparing the two rooms, we do like the Candy Cane room a little bit nicer. It's just more of our style. It's a little brighter. However, this is still a very nice room, although it is slightly dated when you're comparing to a fresh remodel. I still think we're going to have a great night's sleep here, and look for this hotel video coming out sometime in the future. We have quite a few we haven't published yet, so we got to get the older ones out first before we get here. So if you have questions about this particular hotel, feel free to ask me in the comments. We got lined for Space Mountain because there's a 45-minute wait, and the line was moving really good. And then all of a sudden, an announcement came over the loudspeakers and said, this line is going to drastically slow down. So we started moving 5 to 10 feet every 5 minutes. This happened to us in November, and it took us over 2 hours to get onto Space Mountain. Since we have a pending reservation at Magic Key Terrace, we decided to jump out of line and see what the Matterhorn was like. So we went over to Matterhorn, and even the single rider line was pretty massive and wasn't moving. We're running up on a deadline for our dinner reservation, so we thought we better just leave and head back over to DCA, to Magic Key Terrace. We know with Genie Plus, the park dynamics have changed quite a bit, and if you're not paying to play, you can wait in some pretty long lines, especially towards the evening. It's one of those things where we recommend to people to purchase Genie Plus if you're only visiting every once in a while. It does make your day a lot better. All right, so we just finished eating here at Magic Key Terrace, and the food was really good. My son got the sliders, and they were a tad bit on the salty side, but they're still really good. I got the chicken skewers with coconut rice, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would eat it again in a heartbeat. Considered ordering the second portion. The portions here are pretty small, so I think what we're going to do is head over to Cars Land and maybe get an ice cream cone and probably go ride Guardians of the Galaxy, since we did not get to ride that yesterday. About 10:30 at night, and I'm being forced to go back into Disneyland here. Apparently there's short waits, so we'll go ahead and check it out. We decided not to go on Guardians because it ended up being 75 minutes long, and we decided last minute to go on Web Slingers. It was just real quick. And then we hopped over the Esplanade to ride Big Thunder Mountain, and it was pretty much a walk-on, probably a
really about a 15-minute wait. It's about 11 o'clock now, so we're gonna go ahead and head back to the hotel and wind this video down for the night. And we want to say thank you so much for joining us along for these 2 days here at Disneyland. It was just my oldest and myself. And go ahead and click the link here for a hotel tour of the Disneyland Resort. If you have any other questions or need help planning your trip here, feel free to ask us. Thank you so much for watching. So I'm trying to press my way to the right to go back to the hotel room, and Jason here is forcing me to go into Disneyland. I'm not too happy about it.